And this is the astrological forecast for the sign of Aquarius for 2018. Last year I said to you that you were one of the two best signs to be during 2017, and I can't say that this year, but it's not going to be that difficult a year for many of you. Those of you born in January might be a bit of a different story. So let's have a look at the details here. Firstly, the full moon in Aquarius, there is a total eclipse of the sun. Wrong. A total eclipse of the moon in Aquarius on the 27th of August. And I will come back to this in a bit because this is a really critical time. The new moon in Aquarius is also a partial eclipse. This is on the 15th of February at 27 degrees of Aquarius. Mercury will be in Aquarius from the 31st of January to the 18th of February. So in the first 2.5 weeks of February is the best time to be negotiating, making agreements, writing, signatures, travelling. Anything you do at the communicative level at that time is going to get a degree of enhancement about it. Venus will be in Aquarius from... when will Venus be? Venus will be in Aquarius from... I've got this wrong here. Right, Venus will be in Aquarius from about the 18th of January through to about the 11th of February. And that's not really a big deal, not compared to what else is going on. Pluto's in the next door sign to Capricorn. No worries. Neptune's in the next door sign to you, that being Pisces. No worries. Saturn is in the next door sign to you, Capricorn. No worries. Uranus is about to leave Aries and move into Taurus. Now, this has got a real mixture here. On the positive side, Uranus is really going to affect those of you born around the 17th, 18th of February in a really positive way. It's going to be a year that's going to bring stimulus, innovation, novelty, excitement, adventure, windows of opportunity to revolutionise your life, to turn things around and to make things much more futuristic. On the other hand, once Uranus moves into Taurus, May, June time, and then through to September, Uranus is going to be squaring the sun of those of you born around the 20th, 21st, 22nd of January. And if you're one of these, you can expect the middle of the year to have a degree of unpredictability, of unexpectedness, of challenge and change. And if you go with the flow and you take your chances, you will thrive and prosper. If you try and fight the changes that are coming up, you're probably going to end up being tumbled all over the place and feeling really out of sorts. And this is going to be amplified, particularly during May and June, for reasons I've yet to come to. Jupiter is going to spend most of the year in Scorpio, and particularly those of you born from the 2nd to the 12th of February may find that up until October it's very easy for you to overreach, overstretch, go over the top, be larger than life. And particularly whilst Mars is in Scorpio also, up until the 26th of January, those of you born on or after the 3rd of February are likely to find that buttons will get pushed during January, and you could easily end up saying or doing something that you later regret, born of frustration and impatience. So please be cautious at this time. Later in the year, Mars is going to move into Aquarius. It's going to move into Aquarius on the 16th of May, and then it's going to slow down and stand still and go retrograde. It goes retrograde at the end of June and then moves back out of Aquarius into Capricorn on the 13th of August. It then stands still and moves forward again, re-entering Aquarius on the 11th of September through to the 15th of November. The retrograde period is going to be taking place in the first 9 degrees of Aquarius, which relates to those Aquarians born in January, on or before the 29th of January. If you're one of these Aquarians, please be aware that particularly the time from the 16th of May through to the 13th of August, a 3-month period, is likely to be button pushing. You could easily find that you're much more clumsy, impatient, headstrong, rash, impulsive, volatile. You could easily say or do something you'd later regret. And yet, Mars in Aquarius is quite a good position, except when it's retrograde. You could end up taking silly chances. Don't. Wait. Because once Mars moves back into Aquarius over the period of the second week of September through to the middle of November, then you're going to be in a much better space to get things done. And anything you do from the 11th, did I say September? Yeah, 11th of September to the 15th of November, you're going to find that you're in a much more efficient and effective time to be able to get things done. So anything that needs doing, like decorating, digging the garden, moving house, anything that's going to require a lot of physical energy, mid-September to mid-November is the time to get it done. Not May or June, because you'll only have to retrace your steps. In particular, I advise a great deal of caution around the last week of July. The total eclipse of the full moon in Aquarius is exactly conjunct Mars. And this is going to hit all of you big time. The last week of July is one of the most risky times of 2018. It's particularly aspecting those of you born around the 24th, 25th, 26th of January, but it is going to knock on into all of you. Be careful. With Mars retrograde in your sign much of the year, or the influence of it being around much of the year, it's a year where you are going to have to manage your energy and use your energy so that it doesn't use you. Big thank you to all those people who have helped me over the years. I hope I can be of continued assistance to you over the coming year. Thank you for your help. You know who you are. People like you keep me going. Right, I'll continue doing the free videos, and the monthlies will be out next month. See you next month, folks. Have a great year. Bye.